If you have diabetes, or even if you don't, starting your day with the right drinks can make all the difference. Today, we're discussing the top morning drinks for prediabetes and diabetes. And even if you don't have diabetes, these drinks are great for everyone and can help you maintain good health and prevent diabetes. Now, when you have diabetes, it's necessary to choose drinks that promote satiety and release glucose slowly. We want sustained energy throughout the day without those sugar spikes. Many people focus solely on food when thinking about their diets, but what you drink plays a huge role too. Since liquids are digested faster than solids, your drink choices can impact your blood sugar levels. So settle in, and let's explore these 5 best morning drinks for managing prediabetes and diabetes together. Before we jump in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful health tips. Let's get started. 1. Ginger tea. Ginger has long been recognized for its impressive health benefits, particularly when it comes to managing blood sugar levels and regulating insulin response in people with diabetes. The potency lies in its unique compounds, primarily gingerols and shogales, which account for about 1 to 4% of the ginger root. These bioactive components are responsible for many of ginger's health-promoting properties. For instance, a 2014 animal study found that when obese diabetic rats were given either cinnamon or ginger extracts, they experienced remarkable improvements such as lower body weight, decreased blood sugar levels, reduced body fat, and increased insulin levels. Research also suggests that ginger may help enhance blood sugar control in individuals with type 2 diabetes by lowering fasting blood sugar levels and hemoglobin A1C. Hemoglobin A1C is particularly important as it reflects your average blood sugar levels over the past 2 to 3 months. While there's no universal agreement on the perfect dosage for ginger, studies often recommend a daily intake of around 1,000 milligrams of fresh ginger. This translates to about 1 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger, 0.4 teaspoons of liquid ginger extract, 4 cups of prepackaged ginger tea, or 2 teaspoons of ginger syrup. Just keep in mind that ginger tea is usually less concentrated, so if you enjoy 1 or 2 cups, you're unlikely to run into any side effects. 2. Green tea. Green tea contains catechins, potent antioxidants that promote a healthy body. These little compounds fight oxidative stress and support various cellular functions, making green tea effective against degenerative diseases like obesity, cancer, cardiovascular issues, and inflammatory conditions. Now, let's talk about diabetes. If you're managing type 2 diabetes or simply want to keep your blood sugar levels in check, a cup of green tea in the morning is just right for you. The secret lies in a compound called epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG. This compound enhances glucose uptake in your skeletal muscle cells and also helps lower blood sugar levels. A comprehensive review of 17 studies involving over 1,100 participants found that regular green tea drinkers experienced significant reductions in fasting blood sugar levels and hemoglobin, a key marker for long-term blood sugar control. Some research suggests that incorporating green tea into your daily routine might even help reduce your risk of developing diabetes in the first place. So, how much green tea do you need to sip to enjoy these benefits? Experts generally recommend about 3 to 4 cups a day, preferably in the morning. Whether you prefer it hot or iced, green tea is versatile and refreshing. 3. Milk. Many of us have fond memories of our parents encouraging us to drink milk as kids. But as we grow up, especially if we're managing diabetes, we might ask, is milk still a healthy choice? Milk contains carbohydrates in the form of lactose, which is a natural sugar. When we drink milk, our bodies break down lactose into glucose and galactose. This process can lead to spikes in blood sugar levels, particularly for those with diabetes who need to keep their levels in check. However, the good news is that milk has a relatively low glycemic index, GI. This means it doesn't cause a rapid surge in blood sugar like some high GI foods do. Now, remember that how you consume milk matters. If you're not active or if your meal plan isn't well balanced, dairy products can contribute to increased blood sugar levels. Interestingly, some studies have shown that pairing high-carb meals with milk protein can actually lower glucose levels compared to eating carbs alone. This is because casein found in milk slows down the digestion and absorption of those carbohydrates, leading to a steadier release of sugar into the bloodstream. Milk also contains essential vitamins and minerals, making it a nutritious choice. but it's important to choose the right type of milk. For those with diabetes, full-fat milk might actually help with blood sugar control by causing fewer spikes, thanks to its fat content, which slows the absorption of sugar. On the other hand, skim milk, while lower in calories and saturated fat, can lead to quicker blood sugar spikes because it lacks that fat buffer. It's always best to consult your doctor to determine which type of milk fits your specific health needs. If you're looking for alternatives, there are plenty of delicious options available, like almond milk, soy milk, and coconut milk. Just make sure to pick varieties that are low in added sugars to keep your blood sugar levels stable. 4. Coffee. Coffee has become a beloved morning beverage in American culture, with about 50% of U.S. adults drinking coffee daily. But when it comes to diabetes, there's often a debate. Is it good or bad? Coffee contains antioxidants, and this is good because chronic inflammation can be a concern for those managing diabetes. The major component and antioxidant of coffee is caffeine. It is a natural stimulant that many of us rely on to kickstart our mornings. Interestingly, research has shown some intriguing connections between coffee consumption and type 2 diabetes risk. In one study, adults who took more than 6 cups of coffee a day had a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who drank just 4 to 6 cups, or even fewer. So, what's the science behind these findings? While there's no definitive answer yet, it's believed that caffeine might improve insulin sensitivity. In simpler terms, this means that caffeine could help your cells respond better to insulin, which is important for regulating blood sugar levels. However, keep in mind that while these studies suggest a correlation, they don't prove that coffee actually lowers blood sugar levels. Now, let's talk about caffeine intake. For most healthy adults, about 400 milligrams of caffeine, roughly 2 to 3 12-ounce cups of coffee, is considered the upper limit for safety. But if you're living with diabetes, you might want to tread lightly. For some, consuming more than 200 milligrams of caffeine daily could potentially lead to blood sugar spikes. If you're grabbing coffee at a cafe, we have some tips for you. Order unsweetened drinks and add sugar yourself to control the sweetness, although it's best not to add any sugar. You can also ask for skinny options, which usually have less fat and sugar. And steer clear of sugary syrups. They can quickly turn a healthy drink into a sugar bomb. 5. Vegetable juice. Vegetable juices made from greens like spinach, kale, celery, and cucumber are good choices for diabetics. And why is this? They have a low glycemic index and are rich in fiber, which can help manage blood sugar levels while providing essential vitamins and minerals. A study followed 71,346 female nurses aged 38 to 63 for 18 years to explore the impact of fruit and vegetable intake on the development of type 2 diabetes. Researchers collected dietary information every 4 years using a food frequency questionnaire. By the end of the study, they documented 4,529 new cases of diabetes, meaning 7.4% of the subjects developed type 2 diabetes. Results showed that eating more green leafy vegetables was also linked to a modest reduction in diabetes risk with a hazard ratio of 0.9. On the flip side, the study found that consuming fruit juices could increase the risk of diabetes. So, while munching on whole fruits and vegetables is beneficial, be cautious with juices, especially if they contain added sugars. If you decide to buy juices rather than making them at home, always look for those without added sugars. Monitoring portion sizes is very important as well. And of course, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare provider about your dietary choices, especially when managing diabetes or prediabetes. Steering clear of sugary drinks is the best choice. These drinks can not only keep your blood sugar levels soaring, but also add a hefty dose of calories without delivering any real nutrition, and no one wants empty calories. Now, while fruit juices can offer some vitamins and minerals, it's about making the right choices and watching your portions. With the 5 fantastic morning drinks we've explored today, you're on your way to more delicious and healthier mornings, especially for managing diabetes or prediabetes. Thanks for joining us on this journey to better mornings. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more health tips, and share it with friends who could use a little morning inspiration.